The following program is an exclusive Disruption Networks production.
Get excited. It's the Electric Company Reunion Party Friday, July 20th at Wakely, 700 Varick Street. That's right, 700 Varick Street, the old EC. We're getting the gang back together, and we're partying old EC style. Peter Prince and Moonboo Lover will be providing the live entertainment. It's only a $5 cover at the door. Live broadcast from the D, raffles, games, prizes, and a few special announcements we're going to be making on this night. Get excited, because you know there ain't no party like an EC party, because the EC party don't stop. Friday, July 20th at Wakely's. See you there.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when three top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
Welcome to EC Radio Podcast. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for joining the Disruption team, and we hope that you will support all of our sponsors. And of course, we appreciate you listening to this program.
Disruption Networks. EC Radio. Disruption Networks.
Oh, yeah, baby. How you feeling out there, people? You getting a little loose in the shoulder bone? If you are, that means you're ready for EC Radio today. And if you're not a little loose in the shoulder bone, we're going to make you loose in the shoulder bone. We're getting funky today. Right here, live on the D. What's happening, everybody? Z here hanging. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday. Joining me, as always, my boy Chicken.
What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
Enjoying today.
Enjoying the day?
It's a little cloudy, but
it's going to clear up.
It's warm, and then, it's positive because you look at the weather for this weekend, and it's going to be hot.
It's going to be brutal.
Summer's going to be here.
Yeah. Let's get right into it.
The calm before the storm, baby.
Get up in the lakes.
Yep.
Get out by your swimming pool and enjoy this weather, people, because we only get like 2 weeks of summer around here. So get out there and enjoy it.
It's going to be up in the 90s, which is nice.
Yes. Awesome time the other night out at Oh Baby's Grub and Gab Challenge, our very first Grub and Gab.
And the Goliath is undefeated still.
Ding, ding, ding.
5 opponents, and he took them all down.
He did. It was like a battle royal.
Jeez.
He took them all down, and oh, my God. Everybody tapped out with, like, right around the 40-minute mark, everybody tapped out.
It was almost like they all looked at each other and was like, I'm done.
Right.
We did honor a winner, Steve.
Yep, Steve Flint.
Yeah, he
from Whitesboro.
They went back and weighed,
the guy who was in the best shape.
Yep.
Out of the whole competition. He was jacked. He was chiseled. He looked like an action figure.
It doesn't surprise me though, because he's burning a lot of calories.
Yeah.
So, but they went and weighed it out and gave the prize to the person who had the lightest tray at the end.
And I think that was the fairest way to do it.
Yeah.
We had to give away something.
It's true.
We had to.
It was a valiant effort. These guys really. They all went away with something, a bellyache, but
right.
Well, just to let people know, like Rocco at the end, like he was just like done. I'm not taking my food with me. I can't. I'm done with it. And so I'm like, all right, you can't let all
Most
fries.
everybody, though,
Yeah, because it
took
was
their food home.
Oh yeah, because he was just so full. I think he was just like, I can't even look at it anymore. So I took it and put the rest of his fries after he was done eating it, and I put it in 2 to-go containers that filled both containers, and I sent them home with 2 of my friends, and that's how much food that was left.
Wow.
Just in fries.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Incredible time, though, and I want to thank everybody for coming out. We had a great turnout. Babies had a fun time, and the staff, and I think we need to do this again because the Goliath is still undefeated.
Oh yeah,
And we need to defeat that sumbitch.
somebody's gonna have to take him down.
I reached out to my buddies, too, some of the professional eaters out there on the Nathan hot dog eating circuit, and I'm wheeling them in. They're coming in. One's from Rochester, one's from Syracuse. We got to wheel them in. I told them.
Got to bring in some ringers.
Well, I told them that nobody won. Everybody tapped out in the 40-minute mark. And are you kidding me? I can finish that. I can finish that.
Yep.
And everybody's so quick to think they can finish it, but nobody has done it yet. But the problem was the other day is I think everybody was quick out of the gate. Everybody jumped right in it. They didn't pace themselves. Nobody was pacing themselves whatsoever. They just started shoving food down their throat.
They just gorged. I think they were so hungry that they just dove right in.
They think they were Joey Chestnut.
Yeah,
That's a,
exactly.
you're not Joey Chestnut.
There's definitely got to be a strategy to this.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just like go in it all like just throwing food in your mouth.
Right.
Because then even if you get through all that, now you get the soda. And I think the beer would have been easier. I think if you picked like a light beer, like some of them chose like Coke.
Yeah.
Like I would think if I was going to do soda, I think I would have went like Sprite, something a little lighter, and then make it go flat. That's what I would do.
That's what the kid at the end did. Lucas or whatever his name is, the kid at the end of the panel from the competition. But great time, and we're definitely going to be putting another one together because we need to figure out what the time is to beat that challenge.
And I got to say something. What a great crowd.
Oh, it was cool.
The crowd was all into it. They were cheering along, rooting for people.
It was
just in all amazement. It made such a great fun time. And kudos to Ease Beats and Bizz providing the music and doing some little MCing. Our boy M-Dub says he might do it if they do it again. He wants to be in on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We're definitely doing it again.
And he's been in some food challenges. He's done some shrimp eating contests and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So be kind of interesting if he can hang.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to it. One more thing before we get into our guests. We do have our friend Sarah Nycole in the house with us from Beautiful Dream Yoga, 2007 Genesee Street, right next to Slice Pizza, one of my favorite pizzerias in the world. But before we get into Sarah, though, I got to give some love and respect out to our sponsors. If you need legal help quick, you better call Nick. Call attorney Nick Passalacqua and his team of associates at 315-500-NICK or hit him up online at cnytriallaw.com. Also, I think it's time, since we got into the grub and gab, now it's time to start talking about the EC reunion.
Yep.
And we're having an electric company reunion party at Wakely's, the old stomping grounds, and that's happening Friday, July 20th. And 700 Varick Street, the old stomping grounds. It's pretty much where we got the name EC Radio from. It all comes back from the electric company and whatever. I was the proprietor.
And it's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun to see everybody out again, all our old friends from the electric company. And
yes, including my friend Peter Prince and Moonboot Lover, who used to destroy that place back in the day. And they're going to be doing it again at Wakely's Friday, July 20th. It's only a $5 cover at the door. We're making it super cheap. It's a $5 cover. It was a $5 cover back then. It's still a $5 cover now. And all that goes to the band. So we're going to have live broadcasts, and there's going to be raffles, games, prizes. And we're going to have a couple big announcements that day, too, Chicken. Stuff that you don't even know.
I know. I'm kind of getting left out here.
Yeah. Stuff that you don't even know about. I got some stuff up underneath my sleeveless shirts. But that's all going down Friday, July 20th. Wakely's, come hang. Ain't no party like an EC party, because the EC party never stopped. It's here daily on the D.
I even think he's going to bring back the old beer special.
Oh, is he? $1 UCs?
Well, I think when were they 2 for $5?
2 for $5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was happy hour special.
Yeah.
Or $2. It was $2 happy hour. I don't remember, Chicken. You remember more than I do.
I wrote the spots.
I
I used to write the commercials.
Indeed. Joining us, our friend Sarah Nycole, Beautiful Dream Yoga. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We got to give some love and respect out to our friend Cookie out there, who actually pretty much set this up.
She did. She's awesome. We love her.
She's like, you got to get my friend Sarah on. You'll love her. She's cool. She's doing some really cool things. And you are doing some really cool things with your yoga studio.
Yes. Tonight we're celebrating the strawberry full moon at 7 o'clock with a little bit of a gentle flow and then a little bit of some strawberry ritual, including eating some delicious fresh strawberries from the local area.
Can I tell you my latest obsession?
What?
Strawberries dipped in the chocolate batter hummus. The
What?
Have you had the brownie batter hummus yet?
I haven't, and I
never
think
even
I
heard
need to
of
go
it.
get it.
It's delicious, and it's 0 calories. It's like 40 calories. We can eat the whole
Even
tub.
better.
And it's hummus. It's chickpea
Right, it's good for you.
and cocoa. It's very good for you.
Guilt-free.
Dip it with strawberries. Oh
I'll
my
have
God.
to do that.
That's been my nightly snack. So maybe we should incorporate a little chocolate hummus today.
Maybe. We still got time.
What makes it a strawberry moon?
It's about the harvest.
Okay.
The strawberries are peaked around this time, and it's usually with the seasons changing coming in to the summer solstice and all of that. It just relates to a strawberry season and the full moon.
Right on. So what happens in your yoga class tonight? Is it a
So
flow
tonight,
thing?
it's actually going to be led by our aerial instructor, Chloe, who goes under the name Fire Moon Yoga. She also does a lot of mat style stuff as well. So it's going to be a little bit of gentle. She has a lot of practice in the mandala style of yoga, which is essentially just kind of going around in a circle through flowing movement. So she'll probably incorporate some of that, and then just some ritual around the strawberry full moon.
Very cool.
So nice and gentle, relaxing.
This isn't your ordinary yoga studio, though. I do got to mention, she's got drumming in there. She's bringing kids in. There's an event going on July 5th, and what is it? Be different, drumming and movement for the kids. Explain to me what that's all about.
So it's for kids ages 5 to 15. We're teamed up with Lead with Rhythm, which is a company out of New Hartford. They do a lot of drumming with different corporations and schools, and just drumming events to help create a bond and togetherness within the community or within a company. So we wanted to target the kids since we offer some kids yoga classes, and I wanted to give them a little something different that they can have some fun with. So throughout the class, they'll learn different drumming rhythms. I'll include teamed up with the gentleman running it, and we're going to be doing he's going to teach the drumming. I'm going to teach some yoga movement with the drums, and by the end of class, they'll be playing a full song, just about, at least a good portion of it all together. So it'll be really cool. It's a common song that they know. I'm not releasing that until the day of. But it's a good song. It's just going to be a lot of fun. It kind of lets them express themselves. That's where we're coming through with the Be Different route. There's going to be some other instruments like tambourines and things, so they can dance, they can drum, they can do whatever they want
I think that's
to
great.
express. Yeah.
I think it's super cool to have it's like a drum circle, but you're stretching and doing fun movements together. And
Yep.
I think it's awesome, man. You're
Very
creating a sense of rhythm.
Yeah.
Chicken,
I
you
have
should
no
join. I
rhythm.
was just about to say, Chicken,
no
you
rhythm.
should go and learn.
Aw. You're welcome. We'll let you in.
I think it's super cool though that you're incorporating the kids though. What's the age limit?
5 to 15.
5 to 15.
Yep, and we're running, you can pay per kid, or if you bring your best friend or a sibling, you get a little bit of a discount deal on that.
There's a
too.
BFF deal.
There's a BFF deal.
Chicken.
Yes.
So you bring me in, we'll get a deal.
Aw.
I think that would be great.
Let's do it.
Let's
Let it
do
slide.
We'll drum and do some yoga.
I have a mentality of 15. It's
I've got a mentality probably of 5 sometimes, so we're together.
cool.
Do you do any goat yoga?
I don't.
There's a whole new fad going on. Right now.
It is, and everybody has their opinion on it. I believe it is going to be happening out in the area.
Yeah, of course, in like the Remsen area.
Rome area. I believe one of the studios out there is doing it.
West
we have a pretty
Winfield.
good working relationship with a lot of studios in the area. But yeah, it's something different, and it's a way, if it gets people into yoga, trying something different, I will support it. Just everybody always be careful is my own thing. The goats be careful, and you be careful.
I think that's the last thing I want to do when I'm stretching and I'm bent over, and all of a sudden this little horn goes up my butt from a goat, just going bah, or that's a sheep, or whatever the noise they make.
I think goats make a similar noise.
Do they? Is it the same thing?
Yeah, it's close.
The same noise, but I could see that being quite distracting because, like yoga, you're supposed to meditate, clear your mind, interact with your mind, body, and soul, kind of get it all as one.
But part of the meditation is learning how to get rid of outward distractions and come inward. So sometimes having something like goats running around, seeing how well you can bring yourself inward with that outward distraction isn't always a bad thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of challenging you in your meditation.
Getting some people checking in here. Greg Hanna wants to know if he'll be seeing me in yoga pants.
Coming up in a little bit, we're going to make them do some stretches, some sailor boys. We're going to make them do a bunch of stretching.
Our friend Jesse says, hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Hi, Jesse. Good to hear from you.
And Tom says, we don't want to scare the children, Greg.
Yeah.
Which is pretty accurate.
And Longwood is saying he's more into the Karma Sutra style yoga. Shot. And also Rick Wiggins is saying hello to Chicken. So
What's up, Rick?
thanks to everybody for checking in. If everybody could just do us a little favor and share this video, it would help us out here at the D, and as well as our friend here, Nicole from Beautiful Dream Yoga.
And Longwood saying, damn, Chicken, you're looking slim. Thanks, brother.
You are, dude. You are. Chicken, we talk about this a lot. Chicken's down like 80 pounds.
Good for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I'm trying to get in his head. I'm like, dude, you're not the fat kid anymore. Stop thinking like
I still
a
got
fat
the belly.
kid.
I'm just I'm a recovering fat kid, so I'm like,
Aw.
you know, like you're always an alcoholic, you're always a drug user, you're always fat, so like you always got to like keep pushing it.
Like
You're doing good.
You're not the fat kid anymore, dude. So you know you got to stop thinking. And he's doing well, man. And I'm proud of you, pal. You're doing really
Thanks.
really good. And you should thank Longwood for noticing. That's kind of homoerotic a little bit, you two, I think.
Well, he said no homo, so it's all good. Although, you know, Hannah over there asking to be in yoga pants is kind of scary.
That is scary. No one wants to see your moose knuckle. That's for damn sure. Anyways, back to Sarah. Sarah, the beautiful dream thing that you got going on. What other kind of yoga do you do? Do you do like hot yoga? Or?
We do so much. We have a bunch of different vinyasa style classes, including the hot yoga on Fridays at 5:30. We have a hot detox class.
Wait, what's a hot detox class?
So it's the heated yoga room, about 85 to 90 degrees. We diffuse some essential oils that help to detox the body. And then we add a bunch of twisting postures because twists help to kind of massage your organs and keep everything running how they're supposed to accordingly. So it helps to detox the body.
So what do you do in the room? It's a special room that you're in, and you just turn the heat up?
Yeah, just the regular yoga studio, and we jack the heat up a little bit.
Just wow.
Yeah,
And
you definitely
sweat it
get
all out.
sweating.
Yeah.
It's a workout, that's for sure.
I feel
It's
that's
good.
that's a big trend right now going on
Yes.
too amongst the yoga crew and
Yeah.
the yoga world is the hot yoga. Is it generally 85 degrees when they do a hot yoga, or is it hotter?
It depends. Ours is a hot vinyasa. What's really popular out there is Bikram yoga, and that's a bit hotter with a certain humidity level as well. And Bikram is a certain series that you have to practice in order, and the instructors have kind of like a script. It's a wonderful class. We don't teach it at the studio. I think out Waterville way there's something similar. Otherwise, the closest Bikram studio to my knowledge is Oswego way.
Yeah.
So it's definitely fun.
Now, it's a process to
Challenge.
become a yoga instructor, isn't it? Like, don't you have to go through like training and all this?
Yes.
What's the process?
You're supposed to have a minimum of a 200-hour certification. A lot of teacher trainings that are offered in the area run for 6 months, and it's usually 1 weekend a month. The one that I took, I went over to India to study, and I chose to take a 4-week intensive 200-hour training. So you can do it all at once or spread it out over some time.
Intensive?
Intensive, yes.
How intensive?
6 days a week, about 10 hours a day worth of training with some like lunch and dinner breaks and breakfast. But a couple of physical yoga classes throughout the day, and then different anatomy classes, philosophy, learning all the things that you really need to know foundational wise to become a yoga teacher.
Was it something you were always into, or were you a gymnast or anything when growing up? Or?
When I was a really little girl, I was a gymnast
Were you?
briefly. I was
a
a
lot of
cheerleader and
similarities.
stuff. Yeah, I was always active growing up. I started practicing, the first time I ever took yoga was in high school, a gym class, and I was like, oh, this is great, but it wasn't around like it is now. And then I took another class in college, and slowly throughout college just started finding yoga classes in the area with some friends, and just really created a love for it. Helped me through some rough patches in life, and I always wanted to do something that helps people, and in a way, becoming a yoga teacher kind of does that. Everybody comes for different reasons, and again, yoga helped me through a lot of personal stuff. So it's nice. I've seen and talked with some of my students over the last couple of years, and they've let me know that I've done a lot to help them through some things too.
Oh, that's
So
got to
it's
make
pretty
you
cool.
feel great
It
inside.
does. It does.
Like I'm doing this for a purpose, and
Yeah.
it makes you keep striving,
Yep.
continue to do it.
Yes. It's definitely rewarding.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you find it like it nowadays it's a little more acceptable for men to start doing yoga? Because like they're usually guys are like, I'm not doing that crap, and then it seems like now I talk to a lot more guys and they're starting to look towards yoga.
Yeah, yoga, I mean, especially if you go back thousands of years, hundreds of years when it started, it was mainly only guys that practiced. And I don't know if it was just the fad of the yoga pants and things like that that made it more girl-centered. But at our studio at Beautiful Dream Yoga, I have quite a few male students, all different ages, from my kids to teenagers, and then all the way up. I have some older gentlemen, too, that come into classes, some golfers that have found that doing their yoga practice has helped improve their golf swing.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been great.
I
and
need to take that class then.
Yeah,
You're right.
it does. Some CrossFit guys like to come in and take some yin classes that we have that's a little bit more gentle and relaxing, and it helps you relax all the muscles and you work what's called your fascia and your connective tissues, other tissues in the body that help to keep things moving and limber, and it keeps you young.
That's what I need, something to keep me young and limber. Because I'm trying to prolong this going old thing as much as I can, you know.
We're seeing a lot of professional athletes.
Yeah.
Lot
get
of
into
them.
yoga. And Bandage checking in saying DDP yoga.
Oof. Now, I know your boyfriend very well.
Yes.
For many years, and I
Yeah.
know he's a big wrestling fan. Has he tried to get you or introduced you into DDP yoga?
He hasn't.
No.
He actually comes and we go to yoga usually Wednesday nights together. We go to a yoga class. He had a practice before I met him a little bit, and has furthered that with me. We work some acro yoga together, so we've had some fun with it.
Have you checked out DDP yoga at all?
I haven't.
Yeah.
No.
It's more dedicated and designed for old guys like me.
Yeah?
It is. It's for more people that have injuries and stuff like that. But it's changed a lot of people's lives.
Aging athletes. that
Aging athletes
might
type
have
of
like
thing.
back problems.
Knee problems.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very low impact is what he calls it.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much what I need. I've beat my body up forever. And that
Yeah.
was just,
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. It's pretty similar, I would say, then to the yin yoga, because it's just a lot of the poses are on the ground. You're using a lot of props and things to support the body. So it is just lower impact in that way, too. Gentler. It gets a little bit into that meditation aspect, too, and just lets you get into the body through your mind and through your breath and just feeling things happening and recovering.
Do you have one favorite yoga style over another?
I would probably say the yin or acro yoga. The yin, because I think it's something that everybody needs, and a lot of people turn to yoga and they want that power and that deep muscle stretch or that pretzel pose, whereas the yin is ideally what our bodies need to help us age better and to keep us active longer and just to help us recover from everyday life. It really makes it.
So wait, slow down. Let me write this down. That's the yin?
That's the yin, yeah.
And what about the yang?
The yang is more of like a flow style, anything with like muscle engagement. So you're continually moving with the breath, whereas the yin, you're holding poses usually 3 to 5 minutes, up to 10 to 20. And starting out, we only hold them for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes because otherwise it gets to be a lot right away. But yeah, the yang is just flowing with the breath. So just like a regular vinyasa style class, like a hot style, anything like that.
All about balance, chicken.
Yes,
I have
it
done
is.
All about balance. I wanted chicken to do like a tree pose or something for us. I think
Fall
that-
down.
I know, that would be funny. Or something to that effect. Or a couple sailor boys. You know the sailor boy stretch?
No.
No, that's what I call it, the sailor boy. It's got another yoga term.
It just
for it.
doesn't sound
It's
good.
You know, me and Paul Fulham used to call him our rock star stretching. You know, the rock star stretch. I got to do it for you.
You got to do this.
This one.
Superstar.
Sailor boy, baby, sailor boy.
Yes, superstar. Yes.
Superstar pose. But
Yes.
what's technically it called? That
I mean, it
stretching
would
thing?
kind of be like a high lunge.
High lunger.
Closest thing I would compare it to.
We call it the sailor boy.
Well, I know, like, we used to do football drills. Me, Silbreth, and a few other people we used to do outside, and we used to get into the tandem stretching, and that felt so good. But it's you're hitting those spots that you can't normally get, and I feel like a lot of it borrows from yoga too.
Yeah.
You know, some of the stretches like press ups and some of the poses and stuff like that. And I feel like more sports teams should bring yoga to these training camps. You'd have a lot less like, tendon tears and, a lot less injuries.
Yeah, I agree. And I actually had started this past spring working with the Utica College men's lacrosse team with some of the yin yoga. I did a couple of sessions with them right in the beginning of the season, preseason time. And they plan to bring me back in as the semester starts out in the fall, actually into their early preseason training. And the guys found out that it really did help out a lot, too, getting them ready for games and keeping them loose throughout the season. So hoping to work in with some other teams too. They've definitely recommended it to the other teams around the campus.
Perfect way to stretch.
Yeah.
Right.
And like you said, avoid injury. Tearing your
Hammies and all.
right. Hamstring injuries are huge, especially in major sports.
Yeah.
Soft tissue injuries are a big thing in sports.
Keep you nice and limber.
Yep.
Keep you active and functioning on a dime, if you will.
In your core, right?
Yes.
Isn't that
Core is huge. Core is a big foundation part of all of it, where a lot of your strength and movement comes from.
Yeah. That's what we got to work on your core.
yeah.
To get hardcore, if you will. But yeah, this is great, man. I want to learn more about yoga, and I wanted to do it. The one time I did do yoga, I got totally dizzy. I was hanging upside down. I was like, I got to get out of here. I got to go. And I left.
Yeah.
I was just like dizzy. Hanging upside down really isn't my thing, so I guess I'll avoid that.
How long
Yeah,
ago was that?
It was a while ago. I was also 40 pounds.
I was going to say, you've been hitting the gym quite hard. So
40 pounds ago, I guess, and
Yeah.
a couple of years ago. But
There's always ways to modify and different ways to do poses to adjust to people. So if the upside down isn't good for you, there's other ways to do the pose or get the release out of different poses. So if you were standing and hanging upside down, if that's too much, you can sit with your legs out and then fold forward that way. You're still going to get pretty similar to the same releases in the body.
Right on.
So there's always ways to modify it.
now at your studio, how many classes do you have per day? Are you booked solid or?
It ranges. We do have classes every day of the week. Sometimes 1 to 2 classes, sometimes 3. And then we always have different workshops and specialty things coming through as well.
Yoga's been around for centuries, hundreds
Yes.
of thousands of years, huh?
Forever. Yes.
Can you go back to when it actually first started? Do you know, like the foundation of yoga?
It originally started based off of meditation, at least from the things that I've read and the knowledge that I've been given. Back in the day when the people over in India wanted to meditate and stuff, you think they're sitting for hours on end. Even if your body's developed to do that, you're still going to get sore. So the yoga practice was developed to help clear the mind and to help relax the body so that it made that sitting and meditation a little bit easier.
right, you'd end up with office butt.
Kind of, but if you think about it too, the culture then, and still over there in India, a lot of times you sit on the floor, whereas here we're always sitting in chairs and things like that, and we're always hunching forward, whereas there, if you're sitting on the floor, usually in a cross-legged position, your hips and everything start to naturally come into that motion, and it comes easier, and that becomes more comfortable. I myself, over the last few years, have started sitting on the floor more and kind of getting rid of chairs as much as I can, and I've felt quite a difference throughout my body and in my hips and things.
Wow.
So they were definitely on to something back then.
If I sat on the floor right now, I won't get back up. I couldn't.
Are you hip to laugh yoga?
Laugh yoga.
Laugh
I've
yoga.
heard some things about laugh meditation and laugh yoga. Within the kids training I did, part of our meditation that we learned is a laughing meditation. So you just pretty much get the room laughing and stuff, and it helps burn calories, it helps to raise endorphins, and there is a lot of benefits to it. I've mentioned it to people and they look at me like I have 6 heads and I'm crazy. But if you really think about it, if you get laughing with friends for a while, it's definitely just a mood booster, and I don't know, it just makes you feel better all the way inside and out.
Indeed.
I think if I tried yoga, it turned into laugh yoga.
That's okay. We like to laugh in classes. We like to have fun.
I have a friend out there traveling the world who is a laugh yoga instructor, and
Really?
he's trying to save the world one laugh at a time. And right now he's out in Vietnam. He's been on the show a few times.
That's
We've done the laugh
awesome.
yoga via Skype, and he's doing some really, really cool things out there. And it's funny because every day he's on Facebook, and he's got a group of people, and they're just
Just
laughing.
laughing.
And it's so funny, and it's contagious. You know?
It is.
You hear somebody laugh, and you start laughing. It's almost like when
Yeah.
somebody yawning. in a way.
Yep.
But it's hard not to laugh when you hear all the laughing going on. So
It is.
and also it's an exercise for your stomach muscles, for your
Yes.
core a little
Oh,
bit.
absolutely.
Ah,
We think about that. That's why they put laugh tracks on TV shows.
yeah.
Because it's all contagious. They want you to,
They,
mimic the laugh.
they want you to laugh. Would you be hip to doing a laugh yoga class when he comes back to the States?
I would absolutely love to have him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have to
Hands
set that up
down.
when he
I
comes
love
back.
bringing different people in and different styles. Especially I like when people travel the world. I love that. That's something that rings home to me. I love to learn different cultures and stuff. So definitely some laugh yoga and sharing some experiences with us would be awesome.
He's been out for over 2 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, his name's
Kind of
Dave.
jealous.
His name's Dave Berman, and it's called
All right.
Daily Laughers.
Daily Laughers.
Daily Laughers is his thing, and
Write
he's
that
out.
one down.
Yeah, check it out. It's great. He's
That
an
was a
old-
lot of fun when he came on.
Oh yeah, he's an old
Great.
colleague of mine from K-Rock. When we used to work at K-Rock together back in the '90s, and we stayed in touch for many years. And
Awesome.
And so he's been doing this for probably about a good 5-6 years now.
That's great.
And he just started traveling a couple of years ago, and he's all over the world. He's been to India. He's in Vietnam right now. He's been to Singapore, China. He's been everywhere doing this laugh yoga thing.
That's awesome.
It's really cool to
That
see.
is
So check
awesome.
it out if you get it.
I will, for sure.
I think that would be a lot of fun to have a whole class of laugh yoga one day. Just sit there and laugh. I
Be a
mean,
good way to mix it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
what they got going on too is like skit. It's almost like improv type of thing.
Okay.
Like you pretend to be a bartender.
Right.
You're like, that's what we were doing when he came on. Like he was like, you got this bar background, so let's pretend to make drinks. And we're like here, and you shake it, and you laugh, and you're drinking, you know, it's cool. You know, it's quirky, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun, and it gets you laughing.
That's great.
And like you said, it releases your endorphins too.
Yeah.
Get you all nice and happy. We all like to be happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
They can get in touch with us plenty of ways. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/beautifuldreamyoga. We're also on Instagram. Instagram handle is just Beautiful Dream Yoga. We have a website, beautifuldreamyoga.com, and a Gmail, beautifuldreamyoga@gmail.com.
Cool. We just posted your website to the top of this link
Awesome.
here. So if everybody go check out the website, see all the great things that Sarah's doing at Beautiful Dream Yoga. I think it's really cool. And Todd, of course, you spelled it yoga wrong. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Yeah, of course you still.
Bill's checking in, says naked laugh yoga.
I don't know about that.
I've had friends ask me for naked yoga. I don't know that I could do that.
That is a thing, though, isn't it?
It is. It is. And I
I don't want to be in the back row.
yeah.
I do.
Need like a pitch black room, maybe. I don't know.
Might look, I'll have some guy in me look like a goat. Speaking of which, the goat yoga, like, I don't understand why, like, I don't understand how that works. Like, they got, like, cat yogas. They got, like, bring all different kinds of animals. Like, how does that work?
I don't know, honestly. I haven't looked too much into it personally. I'm all for supporting different foundations and things like that usually bring in the goats or bring in the animals, supporting like the Humane Society or something like that. But personally, I'd rather do yoga and then go and play and run around with the goats
Right.
and do it that way. But I don't know. I mean, I know one of our students actually has a therapy dog. And the dog does come into class sometimes. He's more than welcome. He's allowed to. He's certified. And the dog will just sit there and chill, lays on the mat next to its owner, and will even do some stretches with us, some
Really?
yoga poses with us. It's really cute. But otherwise, I have never been experienced any animals in yoga classes.
It's designed for people that have bad attention disorder. You know, ADD, ADHD. It's
Okay.
designed
Wait,
for
what'd
that.
you say?
It's designed for people like you. Check it out. That's how it's designed. So you're there, you're stretching, and you get distracted.
Right.
So it's more designed for that ADHD.
Okay.
Bill's saying
ADD.
fainting goat yoga. He said, now that shit would be funny.
Fainting goat yoga.
Fainting goat
Fainting.
yoga.
I don't get it.
They're fainting goats, and they get spooked. They
Tip
and they faint.
I got you. 100%. You ever do like beer yoga or any of that?
I did. When I first got back from my certification, I was out at Woodland a couple times. Again, it's one of those things that it's a great thing if it draws you to yoga. If that's the way to do it, is to have a drink and relax. I'm all for it. I personally haven't drank in almost 2 years now. So for me to teach it, it's kind of weird because then afterwards I'm just sitting there drinking my water and I don't know.
Do you drink beer while you're doing yoga? Is that
yeah.
the thing?
You can. When I taught it, you had the beer after.
Oh, okay.
There are videos and things out there around Facebook of people actually drinking. There's a chicken nugget yoga people eating a chicken nugget.
Suchi,
after
we got
doing
some yoga for you, bud.
So I don't know. They do everything these days.
Chicken nugget yoga.
I don't know if it ever actually took off. There's definitely Facebook videos out there someplace. Yeah.
Here's a question. Bill again saying, is there a weight limit on yoga?
No.
Because, I mean, there's some people who are pretty obese, and I was just wondering if they got to, like, trim down in order to get to the yoga, or...
Nope. You could do anything that you're comfortable with. We even have options of, at the studio, we offer chair yoga. So you're sitting in a chair the whole time, or you're standing and holding on to the chair. And the chair is supporting the weight of the body. So it helps you still get the release within the body of the poses, but you're not supporting all of the weight. So if you have trouble getting down to the floor and back up, the chair kind of limits that and helps you there.
Because I imagine that would be a big scare for a lot of people who are like severely obese. You know, they're like, I'm too big, I can't do yoga. And like, I know damn well that's where I would have felt.
Right.
At my highest. And it just, that scare. But you saying that.
Yeah, no, I've seen different students, all shapes and sizes, coming through. Everybody, even stick thin people, or no matter what, we all have our things going on within our body that limit us. So it's just about learning your own body and becoming comfortable with it and knowing how you need to move to keep it safe.
Do you do any like one-on-one classes?
Yes.
Okay.
I always offer private classes. I've had quite a few people starting out that had preferred that, to come and work one-on-one to learn some of the poses and learn how the poses need to work for them in their bodies. And then when they're ready, they transition into classes, or they stay one-on-ones with me. I also offer small group privates. So if it's somebody that doesn't quite want to come do a one-on-one but doesn't want to be in a class with a bunch of strangers, they get a couple friends or some family, and they all come together. So it's a small group.
Yeah, some people get timid from
Oh, absolutely. You know,
being around a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
I know people are like, I gotta get in shape to go into the gym because they're so worried
Right.
about going in there. And I
Right.
can imagine like yoga, like being in a big class and being
Yeah.
worried at not being able to keep up, being a big issue.
One of the good things, too, is most yoga people are pretty good on being non-judgmental and very welcoming. So it is definitely scary to walk into a yoga place or anywheres by yourself, but usually most studios, when you walk in, you're usually welcomed, and you start to create a family there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You created a nice little family for yourself over there.
Yeah.
How long you been doing it now?
We've been
at
opened,
Beautiful Dream.
Yep, we opened in November of 2016, so about a year and a half, a little bit longer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're located right there in South Utica, 2007 Genesee Street, right next to Slice Pizza, and that little area that used to be the music store there was I can't remember his name now, and then it was also
It was the Hop and Goblet
Hop
after
and Goblet
that.
too.
Yep.
My man Colin
Yeah.
used to have the Hop and Goblet over there, so that's a cool little area town. And the upstairs is the dance studio.
Yes, there's a
Right.
dance studio upstairs.
And then you got the Purple Cow Cheesecake Place, which
Yep.
is one of my favorite places.
Now, was that where Matt had his gym at one point?
Hamill?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I remember there was a gym. He had a gym up there at one point. But
Maybe.
do you do corporate parties? Like corporate?
I can do corporate classes.
Classes,
I, for a little while, worked with Northern. We did some classes with them. I've done some stuff through Utica College. A few of my other instructors have done some corporate level things, couple of different companies throughout the Utica area and surrounding area.
I'd like to put our heads together and come up with our own yoga.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
Weed yoga.
That's
Bunch of lazy bastards laying on a mat. Eating fries. Combined with the chicken nugget one.
You know, it'd be
There you
cool.
go.
Like, do you do like a black light yoga where everything's under a black light and like you use, neon colors and fluorescent paint and stuff like that?
I haven't. There was one time in the area a couple of years ago, there was an instructor that did it, and then somebody I actually studied with that teaches over in Albania. She moved from the States to Albania a couple of years ago, and she's done some glow light classes and some neon classes, and they look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just don't have the equipment to do it. Otherwise, I would definitely give it a shot.
I think we should find her some equipment, make it happen. We'll do it right
Black
here in the
light yoga?
studio.
We can do it. You got a lot of space in here.
Black
Yeah.
light
You got all this
yoga.
room for activities. We could do it.
Glow sticks. Oh, yeah.
Glow sticks. Yeah, there you go. We'll turn it into a rave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rave yoga.
Now, do you listen to music while you're teaching classes? Is there something going on in the background, or?
Usually, there doesn't have to be. There's some styles and some people that just prefer to use the breath, and you usually just end up, it's pretty cool to not have music and just listen to everybody breathing and the breath patterns and stuff like that just to keep you going. I personally do use some light music, nothing crazy, usually just instrumental type stuff every now
Slayer.
and again. Yeah.
Some meditation type thing.
Yeah. Gentle, relaxing music.
Right on.
Yeah.
So what kind of music do you normally listen to?
Oh, I listen to a little bit of everything.
Yeah?
Yeah. I really don't have a favorite.
Yeah. Is there any bands you can like promote and tell me about? I like to know about new bands that are out
New
there.
bands. There's a local band. Our Common Roots, they're pretty cool. Sometimes within my own practice, I do listen to some of their music.
Right on.
And just flow along to it. They've got a great beat. Definitely dancing, upbeat, lots of fun. The guys themselves, it's like they like put on a show when they perform and they play. It's great.
They're blowing up around town. Everybody's talking about those guys.
I
I see them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just did Saranac Thursday. They'll be at the Dev on Friday night at 9 o'clock, 9 to midnight, I believe.
Oh, cool.
They have the Levitt concert Monday nights right down on off Genesee Street. I believe they're Monday, July 9th, if I remember
Yeah,
that
they're playing
day
with
correctly.
Sophista-Funk, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, we'll be there for that.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're all over. They have the Jams for Johns with Oh Babies as well down at the Celtic Harp. They're one of the bands playing there, too.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's good. They're out there doing their thing. And like I said, man, their name is going around town a lot.
are.
Everybody has a lot of good things to say about them. Yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't seen them yet. Oh, no, I did. I seen them at the Tram-iversary.
Okay, yeah.
But they only played like 2 songs.
Yeah, it was like 2 songs.
They
But
played like 2 songs. But
yeah.
Yeah, I got to go out there and support your local music, people. That's what we preach here on EC Radio. And support your local yoga studio as well.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, too, it's a big trend.
It is.
I feel like
getting
it
around.
is because there wasn't a yoga studio ever anywheres in the Utica area since like maybe 2010.
Yeah, I think Universal Yoga, who's still around, I think was one of the first studios in the area quite a while ago.
Okay.
Otherwise, God, when I first started practicing about 7 or 8 years ago, I was going up to All American Fitness. They had some yoga up there. I did a couple of classes. And then it's popped up little gyms and different things, and then more and more studios have been popping up around the area, which is a great thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the most part, we all have a great connection, too, that works together, so that's always a good thing.
I feel yoga and massage therapy
Yes.
blew up around
massage
this
is
area.
blown up, too.
Yeah.
Which is great because, I mean, they both help, people
Yeah.
in so many different ways, and they're starting to legitimize themselves as,
Yeah.
a viable solution to a lot of injuries and whatnot.
Yep. I personally go often for a massage about every 3 to 4 weeks. My buddy Pete over at Mohawk Valley Massage Therapy has kept my body healthy through teaching a lot of yoga. It wears and tears, honestly, at your body as a yoga teacher sometimes. If you think about it, we're talking through poses and we're always turning our head and checking. So sometimes we might turn just a little bit wrong as we're teaching. And growing up so active, playing so many sports, I've always had different injuries too. So he's definitely kept me in shape and put together. It's not necessarily your feel-good, relaxing massage that you're looking for. It's more of that orthopedic, take care of recovery type massage. Still feels good. It still relaxes you, but definitely different benefits for it.
Also into oils and stuff like that.
I do a little bit of essential oils. In the studio, we diffuse some stuff. I use them at home for different things within hair care, lotions, your teeth, everything. Yeah, you can cook with them. You can drink them. All sorts of stuff.
Right on.
Yeah.
What's the key to meditating?
If you find out, let me know.
I can't shut my brain off. That's my problem.
I lie
tried
awake
and
in bed
tried
and I
and
toss
tried.
and turn. Like I
think that's one thing, though. Everybody tries to fully shut their brain off.
Yeah.
And it's not about that.
It's not?
It's about finding
right.
like 1 or 2 things to focus on.
Yeah.
So then you have something to give your brain activity with and let everything else go. We are going to be starting some meditation classes. Our instructor, Sharon, has some meditation and yoga nidra certifications. And July 19th, she's going to be doing a pranayama, which is breath work and breathing, and meditation workshop from 6:30 to 8:30. Then after that, every Thursday after that, from 6:30 to 7:30, she's going to continue on with just a weekly breath work, pranayama, and meditation type class. But yeah, definitely rolling around at night and not letting your mind relax. That's sometimes lavender essential oil. You can use some essential oils there. You can diffuse it or put a little bit on your feet, and it helps to settle you down and relax you. But there's also apps out there. There's an app called Headspace that's supposed to help with meditation. It just kind of breaks it down. You start with a few minutes at a time and slowly work your way up to more and more time. Guided meditation has been the one style that I can get along with. Otherwise, my brain doesn't like to focus on one thing or stop too well either.
I can't shut it off. Never. I've tried.
the only thing that helps me really honestly is being out in nature.
Yes.
Like just being out somewhere, like shut off from the rest of the world, no phone, no outside noise, just out somewhere. It's the only time I can actually relax.
Yeah, me too, man. Jay Lumpkins is checking in over on the Twitch and says alcohol helps you sleep too, Z.
So there's lots of weed too, but
He says I drink a shitload and then fall asleep standing up, so it's like meditation. The only problem with that is you wake up and you're hurting.
Yeah.
and probably with a stranger too.
Good point. Good point. Plug a few more events that you got going on. I know you have a bunch of stuff
we
going on. You're a busy
do.
girl, Sarah. It's good to
I
see
know. Towards the end of July, we have a kids yoga training certification program. That's good for anybody. You don't have to be a yoga teacher to be a part of it. You can be a school teacher, a stay-at-home mom, a daycare worker, anything working with kids, or if you want to start working with kids, it's a great way to start. That's going to be July 21st and 22nd from 9:30 to 5 on both days. That program's going through Kidding Around Yoga. You can look them up online at kiddingaroundyoga.com. That's the kids teacher training certification that I have. It's absolutely wonderful. They keep it fun and light for the kids, different ways to keep them interacting and keep their attention for at least an hour. There's different ways you can learn how to teach families as well, so the kids with the parents, with a full family, all different age ranges. That's one of the things that I really enjoyed about the program was you can teach a class that has 3 and 4-year-olds and like 15, 16-year-olds, and they teach you how to make it inclusive for all of them, so they all get the same benefits out of a 1-hour class altogether. That's pretty cool.
What else I think is super cool is you do that drum class.
Yes, the drumming, the Be Different drumming and movement July 5th is absolutely awesome. We're definitely looking forward to that.
Is it something you're going to do often, or is it just a
We're
one
going to
time?
see. If all goes well, we would like to keep it going. Sometimes this summer, there's always so much going on, so trying to plan around some different schedules. We'll see if July goes well, we'll plan it for August, or if not, we'll give it a shot and bring it back in the fall, maybe September or October. But we definitely have some plans to keep things going with the two businesses working together.
I think it's a great idea, and plus you're getting kids interested in music as well.
Yes, absolutely.
do you have seasons? Like, do you find like certain times of year are busier than others for yoga?
Absolutely. And I think it's any fitness world, really, in general. Once it gets nice out, people want to be outside. People's schedules change. Kids are in school, kids are out of school. So you're always changing sports and different things. And I'd say sometimes summer can slow down a little bit. This year, it's been a little back and forth. Last year, we did great. We are also teaching some classes that I offer at the studio. We have a nice patch of grass right next to the studio, so sometimes we'll go outside.
I was just going to ask
and
that if you
looking
ever go
into
outside. And
Yep. There's a couple of other areas around the city that we're looking to get some outdoor classes popping up around. Our instructor, Michael Collegero, is teaching Saturday mornings up at the Eagle off of Oneida Street.
Yep.
So he's going to be teaching up there at, I believe it's 9 to 10 in the morning. And if it does rain, the good thing is the studio's right down the road from there. So they're just going to pop into the studio at that time because it's available.
Excellent.
I think the canal would be a nice place to be by the water.
I was just going to suggest Proctor Park as well.
Proctor Park. I was down there last summer. It was a beautiful area. We were down by the fountain, and it was gorgeous. Sometimes that East Utica end is a little bit out of the way for people after work. But I've definitely toyed into going back down there for a couple of classes. I want to do some meditation down by that fountain. Yeah, it's a nice little area. It's quiet.
Yeah, they're going to be doing some remodeling around there, too.
Oh.
Some
Nice.
upgrading. We had a city official on last week talking about some of the remodeling that's going to be going on. Since he kind of wants to bring it back to, well, he reverted to looking at pictures from back in the 1920s of Proctor Park, and they want to bring it to that prominence back.
Awesome.
That guy that designed
That'd
that
be
park
great.
was world renowned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. World renowned.
Yep.
I didn't get a chance to look at pictures from back in the day. I want to check them out. But he wants to bring that all back, bring that
That's
fountain back.
awesome.
And it's a beautiful place. I
It
like that
is.
park.
There's a lot of areas around Utica that things are slowly popping up and growing and revitalizing, and it's really nice to see as a business owner.
Absolutely.
Cool thing, like with the Eagle, you're saying it overlooks the entire city.
Yeah, it's
So it's a really
gorgeous
nice
up
view
there,
up there.
especially in the morning. The temperature will be great, not super hot yet, and it gets in the afternoon sometimes. So it's just nice and relaxing. A little gentle breeze up there. It's perfect.
What a great spot.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
spot to be when we were growing up. Go up there and drink and party and stuff like that.
So we're got a cemetery right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great spot. Like you said, you could see the whole city from over there.
nice.
Great view and very cool.
You get the reservoir off to the side. You know, so it gives that little ambiance that you're not in the city. You know?
Yes.
Sarah, if you have any other kind of events coming up, please don't hesitate to get a hold of us and, let us promote your business and your events and everything that you got going on.
I appreciate
please
it.
keep us in the loop on all your ongoing stuff. I think what you're doing is awesome, and keep up
You guys
all the
got to
great
come
work.
down do some yoga.
Yeah, chicken.
You know what, though? I really honestly feel like I could benefit a lot from some yoga.
Yeah. I mean, there's weight loss. You could definitely lose some weight doing it, too.
When I'm just like tightly wound, like I don't have good range of motion and things like that, so I think that would definitely help. I got a bad back and things of that nature,
yeah.
so
It'll definitely help you out.
Stretch out a little bit.
yeah.
One more time, plug your website, your social medias, and how people can get in touch with you at Beautiful Dream.
So again, I'm Sarah from Beautiful Dream Yoga. You can find us on Facebook, on Instagram, or at beautifuldreamyoga.com, and you can contact us at beautifuldreamyoga@gmail.com.
Yeah, you're a beautiful soul, Sarah. Keep up all the
Thank
great
you.
work out there. Send my love to your boyfriend, too.
I will.
He's a good man, that Justin.
Yeah.
We got to get him back on. We have a wrestling podcast here on the D now. Maybe he should jump on with those guys. I know he's friends with those guys that are doing it, too, so
Yeah.
maybe he should jump on sometime.
Absolutely.
Your boy and I like to nerd out when we get together.
I believe it.
I do got to make mention that we're probably not going to be around next week. We're going to do some remodeling around the studio. We're going to make the D look all nice and fancy, and we're going to have a whole new setup in here. Not the podcast side of it, but we're going to have a whole new other set coming in really, really, really soon. So be on the lookout for that. So we're going to probably take the week off next week, do a little remodeling, and it's also 4th of July week.
I got a feeling the D-line's going to have a new look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know it will. I know. Debauchery.
Oh, yeah.
The look at debauchery is going to be all over the D-line.
Absolutely.
That's what the D-line stands for.
Yep.
Debauchery line. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to have a whole new look, and then we'll come back in 2 weeks. I got my man Chris Eves from Skunk City going to be here. Also used to play with Floodwood. He's coming up really soon, and a lot of great music
I've been
coming
hearing
up.
a lot about Skunk City. I haven't gotten a chance to see him yet, but everybody's been raving about those guys.
One of my favorite local bands going on right now. They're out of Syracuse doing a thing. In fact, E-Man from Sophistafunk, the drummer from Sophistafunk, is the drummer in Skunk City. And,
Oh, wow.
They're great. They're great, great band. And Chris is also doing like 5 other different projects, too. I know he's got his blues trio going on, and he also has his other side project. He's got side project after side project after side project. But he's going to come in a couple weeks and sing it up for us. And yeah, we got a lot to look forward to. So
Yep. And I also want to tell people, like if you haven't checked out that Grub and Gab from Tuesday, go watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane what these guys are putting down. So the challenge still stands.
challenge still stands. And if you think you got what it takes to take on the Goliath, hit us up. We're going to be putting together another tournament. So
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
yeah.
We're gonna have to up the ante. We're gonna have to bring in some ringers.
Yeah, we do. And I'm going to. I have to.
This thing's
I
gotta
want to
be
see
beat.
this thing getting taken down.
I do too. I really do, and it just amazes me, like the amount of food that you got to put down in this thing.
You're making me hungry right now, chicken. Before we're out of here, I want to give love and respect out to our sponsors. If you need legal help quick,
You better call Nick.
call attorney Nick Pasalacqua and his team of associates at 315-500-NICK or hit him up online at cnytriallaw.com. And I'm making a mention again, the EC reunion party. People, block it out of your calendar. Friday, July 20th at Wakely's, the Old Electric Company, 700 Varick Street. Peter Prince and Moon Boot Lover providing the live entertainment. It's only a $5 cover at the door. We're going to start early. We're going to do live broadcast. And DJ East One going to be in the house on the ones and twos in between sets. We're going to have raffles and games and prizes, a whole bunch of special announcements that Chicken
I don't even know.
No, he has
Keep
no
me
idea.
out of the loop over here.
Pretty excited about it. So
Are we gonna have Johnson with no sleeves behind the bar?
Jeremy too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we should get the old gang back
That would be
together.
funny.
But we are getting the old gang back together Friday, July 20th at Wakely's. Come on down and rock out old EC style, because there ain't no party like an EC party, because it really never stopped.
No, we
Continues here every day on the D.
took it on air. That's
Yes,
it.
we did. Yes, we did. And I want to remind everybody they can listen to this podcast and previous podcasts of all the content we have on the D at website, disruptionnetwork.net. That is the home base where you can check out everything. You can hear this one, and you can see the Grub and Gab and all the stuff we did over at Summerfest. And we've got a lot of other outdoor events coming up soon, too. We're going to be at the Boilermaker Expo with our friends from ILoveUticaNY.com. And we're going to be all over the place.
Everywhere.
We're gonna be
And
all
we're
over.
all looking for anybody who wants to take part in the Grub and Gab. Get a hold of us, man.
Yep. Yeah, we have this really cool thing where we could come and hang out at your place and promote your business and Eat all your food and drink all your beer. But no, hit us up. It's disruptionnetwork@gmail.com for more information. And we'd like to get out there, do public events and be a part of.
Yes, that's what's fun for us. I was just driving up, James Street, and I checked out the homeownership center.
Okay.
I was like, just brought back the block party. My birthday.
Well, the Empowerment Center.
Empowerment, sorry. Yeah. But it was just popped back in my head, and like all the events that we get to do and be part of the community. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. And we've met a lot of cool people along the way, and we're going to continue to meet more. Just
hi,
like
Kathleen.
Our friend Sarah over here.
Lenny's mom saying hi.
Hi.
Hi, Kathleen.
Just like our friend Sarah over here. And we got to thank Cookie, too, for setting this interview up. We love Cookie. We miss her a lot.
We do.
She used to hang out here a lot, and then...
We've seen her at Summerfest. She stopped in and said hi.
Yeah.
It was nice to see her.
Yeah, we do miss her. So if you're out there watching this, Cookie, please come in. Come hang out with us. We love you. So, so we will be back in a couple weeks. Let's see what's going on. The baseline will be around this week, and the Back Talk comes back next week as well. So
and guys, enjoy your 4th of July.
Yes.
If you happen to drink and drive, don't do it. But if you do, call Nick Pasalacqua. Don't be a dick. Better call Nick.
That's it. We'll see you guys. Have a good one.
Thank you.
See ya.
Get excited. It's the Electric Company reunion party Friday, July 20th at Wakely, 700 Varick Street. That's right, 700 Varick Street, the old EC. We're getting the gang back together, and we're partying old EC style. Peter Prince and Moonboo Lover will be providing the live entertainment. It's only a $5 cover at the door. Live broadcast from the D. Get excited. It's the Electric Company reunion party Friday, July 20th at Wakely, 700 Varick Street. That's right, 700 Varick Street, the old EC. We're getting the gang back together, and we're partying old EC style. Peter Prince and Moonboo Lover will be providing the live entertainment. It's only a $5 cover at the door. Live broadcast from the D, raffles, games, prizes, and a few special announcements we're going to be making on this night. Get excited, because there ain't no party like an EC party, because the EC party don't stop. Friday, July 20th at Wakely's. See you there.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.